Mfiondu Kabengele has a bit of a unique story. Although he's the nephew of NBA Hall of Famer Dikembe Mutombo, he was not a highly sought-after recruit. After a high school career in Canada that netted him 0 U.S. college scholarship offers, Kabengele headed in the summer of 2015 to Don Bosco Institute, a prep school in Indiana with a reputation for helping connect players and coaches, hoping to increase his exposure and his opportunities. Sure enough, that happened. He didn't become a 5-star recruit or high school star, but he did get a few offers. One from Florida State University, a school known for maximizing raw, long athletes just like Kabengele. But once again, it was not a breeze for Mfiondu in Tallahassee. He had to redshirt his freshman season, something you rarely see for future NBA players. He had to redshirt simply because he was not ready. He was not good, and Florida State coaches will tell you exactly that. But the redshirt year proved to be extremely valuable, as Kabengele improved greatly. He also grew physically. As a high school senior, he stood only 6'6". After 1 year with the Noles, he sprouted to 6'10". As a redshirt freshman, Kabengele was able to earn a spot in FSU's rotation. He averaged 7.2 points, 4.6 rebounds, 0.9 blocks, and 14.8 minutes played while playing in 34 games as one of the top reserves in college basketball. He also scored points in bunches, as he nearly averaged 0.5 points per minute played in his first season on the court for the Noles. Yet, Kabengele skyrocketed up draft boards late in the year thanks to a breakout sophomore season. The 2019 ACC 6th Man of the Year averaged over 13 points to go along with 6 rebounds and 1.5 blocks in just 22 minutes per game. Kabengele's size, strength, and shooting ability make him one of the best prospects in the 2019 draft class. Kabengele was very efficient in the minutes he received last year, finishing second in player efficiency rating in the ACC to presumptive number 1 pick Zion Williamson. He's second to Williamson by a gaping margin, but it's still an impressive stat. With a 7'3" wingspan and 35.5-inch vertical leap, he has ideal physical traits for a shot blocker, and he swatted away 2.8 shots per 40 minutes as a redshirt sophomore. He also made the all-tournament first team as well with his performance in the 2019 ACC tournament with 10.3 points, 5.7 rebounds, and 2.7 blocks per contest. With his ability to change the dynamic on the floor, he was one player in Florida State's rotation that was hard to ignore. So, let's talk about him more specifically as a draft prospect. Mfiondu Kabengele is arguably the best shooting big man in this year's class, as he's deadly from mid-range and can also knock down open threes. Kabengele's go-to shot is the mid-range jumper, both spotting up for catch and shoot and off of back-down fadeaways. He's a very smooth release and his range extends beyond the three-point line, where he shot an impressive 37% from deep this season. When his jumper is on, he's virtually unstoppable. He can get a shot off whenever he wants thanks to his size, making him an extremely tough cover for any defender. Kabengele has incredible strength and a great frame, standing an intimidating 6'10", 250 pounds. When he catches it near the rim or gets half a step on his man when driving the lane, he's nearly unstoppable thanks to his strength and athleticism. His build also benefits him greatly on defense, as he has no issue guarding most bigs and will not be backed down or pushed around in the post. He's also quicker than he looks and can hold his own against guards when he's forced to switch off on screens. On the other hand, Mfiondu certainly has some flaws and limitations. While Kabengele is a true scoring threat facing the basket, he desperately needs to improve his ability to score in the post. Right now, he doesn't really have any go-to moves down low, other than simply using brute force to go through and or finish over overmatched defenders. Bully ball won't work much in the NBA, as most defenders he'll face will be skilled, long, and athletic enough to neutralize his strength. He'll need to develop 2 or 3 consistent post moves to keep opposing bigs honest. Another weakness of Kabengele is his tendency to fall in love with his jumper. Especially if he's seen a couple go in, Kabengele is not shy about letting it fly, even if it's not the best look that he or his teammates could get. He must do a better job of understanding when he should pass it up, or when he should put the ball on the floor and attack instead of settling for a contested jumper. Improvement in this area will come for Kabengele through obtaining better offensive awareness, while also developing other ways to score on a consistent basis. Kabengele's ball handling and passing ability also need a lot of work. He looks very uncomfortable when he's pressured on the perimeter and forced to put the ball on the deck. He dribbles with his head down when pressured, often leading to turnovers or bad shots. This affects his ability to pass, as he'll miss open teammates when he's not looking up. So, what's the verdict? Just how good is Kabengele? Well, I think very highly of him as a prospect. He has great measurables and tools that you cannot teach. He's got the rare physical profile of someone that looks long and slender, but's also strong. Further, this dude can flat out shoot. I have absolutely no doubt that Kabengele will prove to be a high-level big man shooter at the next level. Again, while the rest of his game is a bit dicey, his size and shooting are not, and those are arguably the two most important things for a modern NBA player to possess. Also, while he's a tad older for a draft prospect, he's really quite young from the basketball perspective. He's still growing into his body and game. For someone projected as a mid to late first rounder in this draft, I don't think anybody is a greater combination of a high floor and high ceiling. I endorse Mfiondu Kabengele. Comment down below, what are your thoughts on Kabengele? Who do you think is the most underrated player in the 2019 NBA draft? Share the video with your friends and leave a like if you enjoyed. Feel free to subscribe to the channel for more and follow me on Twitter and Instagram @RespectThePoint. That is all for this video. Thank you for watching and goodbye.